Anyone who knows me knows that I love the Oscars, and yesterday, the official nominees were announced. So, I did the only respectable thing and immediately tried to compile a video together explaining my thoughts on the situation even though no one asked. The Oscars have always been more than just an award ceremony. They are a reflection of the ever-evolving landscape of cinema and culture. Each year, they highlight not only the films that have shaped the industry, but also the societal and cultural conversations that surround them. The 2025 nominations, while filled with incredible artistry and talent, have stirred up their fair share of controversy, sparking debates about inclusivity, recognition, and what the Academy deems worthy of celebration. In today's video, we're going to be diving into why the Oscars hold such cultural prestige, and why their decisions resonate or clash with audiences. We'll explore the historical significance of the ceremony itself, tracing its evolution from a simple industry celebration to a global cultural event. We'll also take a closer look at this year's Best Picture nominees, as well as Best Actress and Best Actor, unpacking the historical and thematic context behind their stories and why they have captured the Academy's attention this year. But this year's show isn't just about who's been nominated, it's also about who's been left out. The complete omission of Baby Girl, Sing Sing, and Challenges has raised eyebrows and reignited conversations about the Academy's blind spots and the broadest cultural significance of these films. The Academy Awards, or Oscars, have been a cornerstone of Hollywood since their inception in 1929. Created by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, AMPAS, the ceremony was designed to celebrate excellence in filmmaking and to unite the industry under a shared appreciation for artistry and innovation.
Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science, fellow members of the motion picture industry, and honored guests. This is one of the happiest moments of my life, and I want to thank each one of you who had a part in selecting me for one of the awards. For your kindness, it has made me feel very, very humble. And I shall always hold it as a beacon for anything that I may be able to do in the future.
Winning an Oscar not only bestows prestige, but also ensures a film's place in history, making it a benchmark of both artistic and commercial success. The ceremony has often mirrored cultural and social progress, though not without controversy. The Oscars remain a global cultural touchstone where recognition can immortalize careers, ignite debates, and capture the zeitgeist of a given year. Now, I did say that Challenges, Sing Sing, and Baby Girl have been completely omissed from this year's Oscars. While it's not entirely true, it is still quite true, so a lot of people were surprised that Challenges wasn't up there for Best Picture. Not surprised that Baby Girl didn't get Best Picture, but definitely surprised that Nicole Kidman, after her very successful press tour recently, wasn't considered for Best Actress or even nominated, which is kind of upsetting because I actually really enjoyed Baby Girl. But yes, this is where things are getting interesting. We are going to be talking more in depth about the snubs and who actually got nominated. These are just my thoughts. I will be putting in a lot of what I've seen online about what other people are saying, but this is kind of just my take or my overview about what I'm feeling. Since I've already mentioned it quite a few times now, I feel like it's best just to get this one out the way. I'm going to start by talking about Baby Girl. I have only recently watched Baby Girl, and I was blown away. Baby Girl explores the power dynamics within not only Kidman's taboo relationship with Dickinson's Samuel, but also her actual marriage with Banderas' Jacob. Recent years' erotic thrillers are very much reminiscent of the 90s wave. I immediately was taken back to Gus Van Sant's To Die For, also starring Nicole Kidman and the younger Joaquin Phoenix. Even the plot was very, very similar. It was just the tables have now turned. In To Die For, Nicole Kidman's character was basically the manipulator over the much younger Joaquin Phoenix, and obviously in Baby Girl, it's kind of turned with Dickinson being the manipulator over Kidman. After seeing all of the memes, running gags, and videos of Nicole Kidman and Harris Dickinson in their press tour, I just thought, why the heck not? And I'm so glad that I did end up watching it. I almost did pass on it just because, yeah, it's just not my kind of thing, but it ate. It really did. I loved it so, so, so much. Honestly, definitely in my top 10, maybe even top 5 of the year. Easily. The performances were just incredible, and it's truly a shame that the Academy hasn't acknowledged that. It's not just about like big, loud acting moments, it's the subtle, lived in performances that can be just as powerful, if not more so. Next up, we are talking about challenges. I watched Challenges when it first came out. I didn't see it in theatres or anything. I waited for it to come out on streaming, but this was one of the movies that I remember immediately telling all of my friends about how amazing it was, the cinematography, the score. I immediately downloaded the entire album on Spotify and would listen to it like day in, day out. Challenges reinvented the sports drama by blending it with a complex love triangle, making it more than just a tennis movie. Guadagnino's ability to bring sensuality and complexity to Challenges was unmatched this year, and his work continues to be overlooked despite being consistently excellent. I'm a huge fan of Bones and All, and I haven't actually seen Call Me By Your Name yet, but I know it's like a very beloved film and it's very gorgeous and beautifully shot, so I'm gonna check that out. But I've heard nothing but excellence there as well, so I thought Zendaya was incredible. Feist, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he was amazing. The other guy, the guy who plays Patrick, was incredible as well. Honestly, I think he was my favorite. Luca never misses. I love him and his work so, so, so much. Honestly, like, I don't understand why it wasn't included at all. I thought for sure if it wouldn't have been nominated for Best Picture, it would have at least been nominated for Best Score. I mean, Luca never misses, as I said before, he just does not miss at all. I love him so much. And yeah, he deserved like 10 Oscars for that last scene alone. It was just amazing. I loved it so much. On to the next. This is gonna be kind of a small, little snub rant, if you will, just because I do want to give the Academy some leeway, because it's widely known that the Oscars don't take too kindly to horror movies. We're going to be talking about Nosferatu next. I watched Nosferatu about maybe a month ago. I really, really enjoyed it. The cinematography was breathtaking. It was so beautiful. Say what you will about her, but Lily Rose Depp truly had an incredible few years in her career, but this has truly been a standout for her. Sing Sing. Sing Sing told a story about redemption, humanity, and resilience. The cast delivered raw, heartfelt performances that were just really beautiful to see. Without a massive campaign, Sing Sing struggled to compete against films with bigger budgets and louder buzz. It's just a shame, because this could have been a chance for the Academy to show that they're willing to embrace the innovative storytelling and give a platform to underrepresented voices. Now, you can make the argument that Anora is kind of doing this, but we need representation for all minority groups, so I'm not having any of that, thank you very much. Nickel Boys, I don't know if Nickel Boys was actually 35 mil, but they gave me similar like style, like color wise, or at least like visually. They were two very, very like similar-ish kind of films. Okay, but enough with the sad snubbing phase of this video. We are now going to be talking about the actual nominees and my thoughts on Best Picture nominees, Best Actor nominees, and Best Actress nominees. Do you guys hear something? Look, it's Glinda. Okay, it's now time for that section of the video that probably like everyone who clicked this is waiting for. Wicked! Yes! Well, yes! Okay, Wicked is one of the most beloved musicals of all time, and its transition to the big screen was nothing short of magical. The film brought a global cultural touchstone to an entirely new audience while satisfying longtime fans. I was definitely satisfied, okay? Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande delivered emotionally rich performances that added depth to Elphaba and Glinda, capturing their friendship and struggles in ways that felt even more poignant on screen. Like, I was just like, yes! Wicked is just incredible, 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 incredible. Like, Wicked is just that girl. Let's be real. The sets were very vibrant, the costumes were absolutely stunning and intricate. Oz was just brought to life in a way that I don't think The Wizard of Oz could have done for its time, which is that might be controversial to say, but obviously it was like the 40s when that film was made, so you know, there wasn't a lot they could do, but I was very pleased with what we saw in Wicked for the Emerald City, as someone who loves The Wizard of Oz. But the movie's exploration of friendship, societal prejudice, moral ambiguity of good and evil was just so refreshing. The songs like Defying Gravity and No One Mourns the Wicked, I've had on repeat. Oh, and Dancing Through Life. I'll be dancing through life. Are you dancing through life? Because you should be. Dancing through life down at the Oz dusk. Yes! Well, yes! Let's go! If you can't tell, Wicked was my favorite movie of the year for sure. Yeah, I really think it's going to win. At least I really hope it does. Now, moving on to Anora. Anora's intimate storytelling really stood out to me. It really just proves that smaller, character-driven films can pack just as an emotional punch as these huge big budget blockbusters. Mikey Madison just truly delivered a stunningly nuanced and restrained performance, capturing the internal struggles and quiet strength of her character. Even if she's quite like a loud and outspoken character, there's just a nuance that she carries in everything that she does, which is just beautiful. Anora wasn't just a film to me, it was kind of like an experience. I feel that way with like every Sean Baker film. Like, he's just like a true auteur director and I love him so much. The emotional depth of the film lingered with audiences long after the credits rolled. By focusing on an underrepresented story, Anora broadened the kinds of narratives we see in prestige filmmaking, showcasing the beauty in small quiet moments. Nickel Boys. Based on Colson Whitehead's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel, Nickel Boys shed light on America's dark history with the reform schools and systemic racism. Its powerful narrative served as both a reminder and a reckoning. The film stayed true to the spirit of the book while adding cinematic layers, creating a visual and emotional experience that enhanced the source material. The cast, especially the young leads, delivered raw, heartbreaking performances that conveyed the trauma and resilience of their characters. The director, Ramel Ross, handled difficult subject matter with sensitivity and grace, ensuring the film was powerful without feeling exploitative. The film's themes of accountability and systemic injustice are just as urgent now as ever, making it not just a great film, but a very important one this year. Few films this year matched the gut-wrenching emotional impact of Nickel Boys. It was just a story that really needed to be told, in my opinion, and it was told masterfully, so it really deserved to win Best Picture too. I feel like Wicked and Nickel Boys are my top two, Anora close in third, and yeah, now let's talk about The Substance. The Substance was a daring film that pushed the boundaries of traditional narratives, blending psychological horror with deeply human themes of addiction, identity, and control. The lead actress, Demi Moore, delivered an intense, transformative performance, diving headfirst into a complex role that demanded both physical and emotional vulnerability. The film used its horror elements to explore societal issues like pharmaceutical ethics, corporate greed, and the human cost of scientific ambition. The visual effects, sound design, and cinematography created an atmosphere of dread and unease that perfectly matched the film's unsettling tone. The director balanced visceral horror with intellectual depth, creating a film that was as thought-provoking as it was terrifying. The Substance left audiences shaken in the best possible way, making it one of the most impactful films of the year and a top contender for Best Picture. Now, the reason why I've only picked a few of the Best Picture nominees is because I actually haven't seen the rest and I feel like it would be unfair to comment about them based on speculation or just things that I've heard, so I thought it'd be best to just include the films I have seen and have a good knowledge on. But now we're going to be moving on to categories of Best Actress and Best Actor. Best Actress nominees this year are Fernanda Torres, Demi Moore, Carla Gasson, Cynthia Erivo, and Mikey Madison. I'm gonna keep this very short, very sweet. I feel like out of all of them, the two that I see winning most are Demi Moore and Cynthia Erivo. I really hope Cynthia comes home with the win. She is incredible, 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 incredible. Wicked was the best film of the year for me, so I'm quite biased when it comes to that. I just want Cynthia to win. She deserves it so much. She's so talented, and it's truly her time to get that Academy Award. Moving on to Best Actor, it is between Ralph Fiennes, Sebastian Stan, Timothy Chalamet, Coleman Domingo, and Adrien Brody. It's honestly anyone's game. I truly think that Adrien Brody is going to get the win. I'm happy with any one of these gentlemen getting the win because, like I said before, I love them all so much. And yeah, so for those two categories, my bets are Cynthia Erivo and Adrien Brody. I would be extremely happy with that. Please be sure to let me know what you guys think in the comments below, who you think is going to win for each of these categories. I think Best Picture is also going to be Wicked. I've already mentioned that before, but I'm saying it again. So it manifests. Wicked, Adrien Brody, and Cynthia Erivo. Those are my bets. So yes, let's see how well this video holds up. Thank you for listening to me ramble. This is my first ever video, so please be kind. And I've been editing for I don't even know how long, but yeah, anyways, please subscribe and leave a comment and a like below, and I'll see you next time.